we continue our celebration of 50 years of service from the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society, who, along with partners like us in the community, have been working so hard over the years to preserve our local history and to tell stories of today for generations of tomorrow. They continue that mission as they go into their 50th year and continue the celebration all throughout our community. Joining us to talk about the many ways you can get involved with the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society is one of the newest members of the team over there, their museum and communications assistant, Anna Smith, with us on the Splash Live. Anna, thank you for being with us today.
Good morning, Tyler.
Yeah, glad to have you on to talk about the 50th anniversary. We had, of course, a celebration last weekend at the Orchard Lake Schools campus, and it was a great time to get everybody together that's involved with the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society, and a way to get people to come together and learn more about where the Historical Society has been and where it's going. So for those that are involved, like you and like Gina, how was that experience to get everybody together in that one room and kind of see where we're at and where we're going to go in the future?
Well, it was really fantastic. It was my first time doing an annual meeting. What great timing that I come in just in time for our 50th anniversary, but it's fantastic. All of our members and our board members and everyone involved with the society is really passionate about local history, and they're passionate about the stories they have to tell and the memories they have, and how we can connect that with, say, our artifacts, and how we can use their stories to sort of engage other members of the community. So it's really great to see just the passion that people have for this.
You can find more information on other ways that you can get involved with the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society on gwbhs.org. The Historical Society does a lot in our community. It's not just, of course, being a curator of artifacts of our local communities and their history, but also as a storytelling organization. Just what does the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society do on a day-to-day basis to preserve our local history and to make sure that we're also collecting history from today?
Yeah, absolutely. So we always have our website, as you said, gwbhs.org. We have a lot of our collections available digitally through our website, so people can sort of use that as a research tool. On top of that, we have ongoing projects like our Collecting Memories project, started in 2020 as a way to sort of document and preserve history of living through the pandemic, a really significant event. And over time, that project has sort of evolved. We kind of do themes for each month now. So we're in February starting today. The theme for our Collecting Memories project will be Valentine's Day. But we also encourage residents to submit any stories they have related to their time in our four communities, whether or not it fits our prompt of the month. So, you can submit your stories if you have photographs, documents, Word documents, and you can submit those to us. We post about Collecting Memories on our social media, but you can also access that through our website as well.
Yeah, that information available, as Anna said, on their social media. A great way to get those announcements and find all that you need to submit your memories to the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society can be found on their Facebook page at GWBHS. That's also linked on their website at gwbhs.org. Anna Smith, Museum and Communications Assistant with the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society, joins us on today's edition of the Splash Live. In addition to collecting artifacts of history, these collecting memories efforts are really important for collecting stories of today. And that's something that often gets lost when we think about our local historical societies or even our regional historical societies, is that right now we're making history. It may not feel like it, and that makes it all the more important that something like collecting memories or other artifacts of people's lives from today do end up with an organization like yours. Just how much of an importance is it for us to put together these elements of today so that the Historical Society can tell those stories?
Well, that's a great question. Like you said, we're constantly making history. Things like the pandemic, for example, are extremely significant events in our history. And it's important to document what's happening, not only with the older generations per se, but also with the younger generations and how they're sort of viewing their world and how, they're shaping history as well. So it's really important to have their stories so we can continue in the future to offer a look into how life is around here in our communities.
And Anna is at the Orchard Lake Museum. That's at the corner of Orchard Lake Road and Long Lake in our local community. And they have open houses all throughout the year, events there all throughout the year to show you some of this local history they've collected over time. And it's also a great place to go and visit if you're looking to provide some of your local history to them in the future as well. All that information on gwbhs.org. And Anna, tell us about these open houses. On the screen right now on civiccentertv.com, we're seeing an advertisement for an upcoming open house at the Orchard Lake Museum. What are these all about, and what can people experience when they do come to one of these several days throughout the month?
Sure, yeah. The Orchard Lake Museum is open the first, second, fourth, and fifth Sundays of every month, as well as the third Friday, unless GWBHS has a program elsewhere, or if it's a holiday. So our second Sunday of the month is generally a themed open house. So the picture that we saw on the screen is for a recreation open house that we'll be having at the museum on Sunday, February 11th. Yep. So that is sort of a way for people to come in and not only see the permanent exhibits that we have in the museum, which are, amazing in and of themselves, but also to kind of learn about a specific topic. And oftentimes we'll have a presenter come in and they will sort of offer their expertise on the subject.
More information can be found on this and other upcoming open houses and other special events on gwbhs.org. And as this open house coming up is going to be kind of centered around Apple Island and ice fishing and the connection to Orchard Lake and other nearby lakes for our Native American community. Want to also give you a reminder, we've partnered with the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society over the years for a number of different programs that you can find on demand and broadcasting each and every day on Civic Center TV, including their 50th anniversary celebration, their meeting, and their dedication for many of their board members receiving recognition. That is available now on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Find it on demand on civiccentertv.com. Anna, before we let you go, I want to give you an opportunity to give the people some information on how they can get involved with the Historical Society, both as a sponsor and as a volunteer, both really important roles for this organization.
Yes, absolutely. We really could not offer the programs that we do without volunteers and sponsors. They are the backbone of the society. So in terms of sponsorship, we offer many, many different ways to sponsor our programs, our newsletters, our weekly email blasts that we send out. So there are many ways to get involved. And if you are interested, I encourage you to reach out to me, Anna at gwbh.org. You can gwbhs.org, and you can email me or you can call the Orchard Lake Museum. And in addition to that, we are always looking for dedicated volunteers to help us out. We have so many different ways you can get involved there as well. We have our Apple Island tours coming back in 2024. That will be a huge event, and we're really excited about it. We'll need tons of volunteers for that, and there are many different jobs you can take on there. In addition to that, we have a new grant coming up for 2024, which will allow us to take more objects from what we call our school history collection, and we'll be able to digitize those, and we make them available through our website as well for the public to view these different files and photos related to local school history in the area. And on top of that, there's also you could be a docent for our open houses, so you can sort of set up the museum whenever we have an open house and greet guests and kind of talk with them while they walk through the museum and view our different exhibits. So there are really many ways to get involved. And yeah, like I said, if you're interested, please reach out to me, email me, or call the museum, and we would love to find something for you to do for us.
As you see on the screen, Anna's email, anna@gwbhs.org. You can visit their website, gwbhs.org, for more information on programs all throughout the year and volunteer opportunities and other ways that you can get involved. Anna, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Tyler.